we're gonna do back slash legs with shoulders. Whew. We're gonna start light because we're gonna do shoulders with it. Okay. Ah, nice little treat today, and it almost feels like a Monday. Well, let me do it like this: one, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, six. We might not do the 5-3-1 today because we're doing a little something different than the usual. What's up, pickle folk? What's up? What's going on, man? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. Whew. And we obviously did biceps on Tuesday, so I don't have to do biceps. But this would be perfect, right? We might also do some shrugs in between. How's how was your weekend, man? Haven't seen you in like about what, 2, 3 weeks? How's your life going, man? Everything good? Family? Anything exciting? Ah, yes, sir. Now I could do them together, but I kind of want to keep them separate. I want to let some kind of blood flow kind of start creeping back in. It's like, no, switch to another exercise. Here we go. Um, hmm. Now we're gonna keep the same weight for now. Could go heavier, but again, because we're doing the shoulder, that's kind of where we don't want to go ahead and mess up, right? Shoulders no choke. You don't want to mess up your shoulders. And the trick is we want to bring it down, kind of like whip control, right? Not too loose or anything. So that's like, kind of like the first rep, correct? Be right with you. And then we kind of give it a nice little pause, and then we proceed. We go up, we go down. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. You can see the weight is not that much. So now we're going to do something different. We're going to do these the way, correct me if I'm wrong. His name is Mountain Dog 21, I believe. He's no longer with us, but I love doing this exercise like he does it or did it. Let's say does it because the video's still out there. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, nice, man. Nice. It's always good to stay in the gym, man. Just keep in the gym. I've been okay. Can't complain at all. Everything is great, especially with work, 2 promotions. Damn, man. See that? That was nice and flat. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So boom, perfect. Got enough space. All right. So now the next two we're gonna do with the same weight, but something we're gonna do different. Okay. Than what you see usual deadlift, right? we're up. And we're gonna go down a little bit more. So these 4 inches, I believe this 4 inch, right? Makes a difference because we're gonna be like this instead of like this, right? Because our feet are gonna be up here and we're gonna go down even more. So we're stretching a lot more. And that's what we're looking for, right? It's the stretch. For what? For this right here. Boom, that pull. Oh, boys. Right? And now we're gonna do them different because we're gonna do them fast, just like he did. Now, keep in mind, guys, online, there are some people with some bogus workouts, and there are some people with some really good workouts. So that's up to you to find those people, right? Which, if I need to look at somebody's workout, I have the only, a small amount of people that I go to, right? Here we go. Going right on top. This time, there's going to be no pulse. They're going straight down. Actually, no, we are going to do a pulse because we're going to switch. What we're going to do is instead of going straight, we're going to do them how people usually do them like this because we want to do six quick, quickly as possible. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and keep it like this, right? We're going to go up as far as you can. And you want to do them quickly, just your movements better be perfect because right here, you fuck up your back really fast. There you go. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're gonna stay up here. Ah. One, two, three, four, five, six. Bracket. One more. Woo. Oh man, how adding some exercises and make everything so much harder, more complex, make it feel so good. Woo. Man, that felt amazing. Ah, and so now what we're gonna do is we're actually going to increase the weight. Woo. Not on this one, on the next one for the next workout. Oh, oh my God. Yeah, boys. We're starting to see the finished product. Oh shit. My God. Man. Oof. Boy is ready. I think I'm gonna start changing my name to Jack something. Yes. Not Jack. Jacked. Jack 3D. No, we stop. Here we go. Let's get the last one. We're just gonna do two of these. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I used to do these with 45s. Well, actually, my deadlifts back in the days, three some change. Well, that doesn't go away, man. I tell people, stop it. It doesn't go away. You just got to train for it again. One, two, three. Ah, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. Ooh. And granted, I'm just doing six because I mean we have it in the air already. We want to keep going. So today is actually leg back day. It's not shoulder day. We missed yesterday. So that's why I'm not really hitting myself on shoulders today. No need to. But now we got to go up on weight because we're going to do shoulder shrugs here. However, I could do them with dumbbells, but we're going to do some here. And if you go back to my video, you see that I did a shoulder press with 315 in my shorts. Pretty easy too, because I believe the one I didn't record was like 400 or something. So your boy's not only jacked, your boy is strong, right? Yeah, I'm comparing it out here. Ooh, Jack Black, jacked black, jacked black. Remember, jacked. Yeah, but we're getting there, man. We're getting there. This is not the finished product. We're still going to work in progress. You know what I'm saying? As long as it takes, we're going to take it easy, right? This year, what we're doing more than any other year is we're going to take our time. All right. So what we need to do here is do 415. You're going to see this is going to be very, very easy. But this is going to do two things for me. Scrubs and the fact that we're getting our body used to holding the heavy weights. What I mean by that is everything from here down, right? That's why a lot of people get shoulder pains and pain right here, and pain right here is because you're not used to the heavy weight. And here you are, you've been doing 60s and now you want to do 100 and you can't even you can't even just, I mean, okay, so let's say if you're doing dumbbell presses, you see a lot of people do this. I don't do that. Okay. You know what I do? Right? I put them right here. Right. Even the 130s. Why? Because I'm used to the weight, bro. I put them right here and I just sit down and bring them up. Right. And then to put them back down, I don't let them go. I do half a curl down. Boom. Full control. Full motions, full control. Okay. And that's how we get big. That's how we get strong. Right. We leave nothing here. There's no crumbs being left here in the gym when I leave. There we go. As you can see, I'm very far away, and that's the way it needs to be. Right? Because guess what? We got to finish it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rack it up. Another thing you guys may see is if you look at me, there's a lot of falseness here. Once you see me pick up the weight and you see the muscles pop out, damn, this guy's actually more cut than when I shot. And that's the way it should be. Guys make sleeper cars. I make sleeper bodies. You come over here and I will take your soul. Right? Because people may see me do this, right? But they don't have an understanding that I curl this. Okay. Much stronger than what I look. I may be 5'8.5", bro. But your favorite dude will come here and piece the assist, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck around when it comes to this stuff. This is why I come in here. I'm the humbug. I just work out, mind my business, do what I gotta do. But for some reason, always some dude always gotta be a one up me some way, somehow. And sometimes just, you know what, I'm just gonna crush through so. And I do, and then they leave. Right? Don't see them again for a long time. The way it should be. When you're in the gym, man, mind your business, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. And stop. If you see some people having results, it's because they're doing what you're not doing, right? Which means you need to look at yourself. You need to look in the mirror and say, okay, what kind of workouts do I need to do? Now, I also see this a lot. A lot of people would try to do my workouts. And then they try to do it with the same weights, bro. Like, I didn't start doing those workouts with the weight that I have on. I started doing those workouts with just the bar or with 15 or something very light. A lot of people don't understand that you walk around, you're going to get hurt. And then you don't see them for months. And guess what? They got hurt. Okay. I believe that the Lord Almighty gave us two things, right? Choice and stupidity. And that's really bad for us, right? Because when he gave you choice, you can choose to do it, right? You can be like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then stupidity, you know what you get? Consequences. And the consequences, most time you get hurt. Not every time you're gonna be able to do it. Like think about what you're gonna do before you do it, man. A lot of people don't understand that, experience in the gym, man, that shit doesn't come every day. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Full control. That's another thing, guys. Full control in everything you do. I see a lot of people, and I hear especially on the last one. Why are you slamming? Yo, this is like, how can I describe the last rep? Um, man, I don't know. Okay, let's just say you have a mango tree behind your house and you have eaten all the mangoes except for one. And that mango is so ripe and ready. And you know there's no more mangoes coming for the season until next year. Well, guess what? Enjoy that mango, right? Make your favorite dessert, whatever it is you're gonna make with enjoy it. Why are you just gonna enjoy it, right? That is what it feels like when you feel like quitting and slamming that last rep, right? You're just wasting it, right? Enjoy it. Do not drop it. If you need to drop weight, then that means it's too heavy for you, bro. It's just what it is. Every movement should be controlled. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! There you go, baby. And that's what I'm feeling right there. Okay. As we get closer and closer and closer to the last set, which is number 4. And I constantly have to repeat this. Your first set, it's not the best set. Your first set, really good set, kind of set the tone. Your second set should be better and stronger than the first set because now you're used to it. The third set is the most important set there is. Why? Because this is going to establish to you in your mind how your fourth one is going to go. If your third set is hard as fuck, then you know what's coming. You know what I mean? That you don't get from the first and the second set. You don't get that from those two. It's your third set, right? So I look forward to the third set. The last set, after you get it done, is freedom, which is why a lot of people do what? That's a trap. That is a trap. That's how you know who's who, right? And you need to look in the mirror. Now we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do our fourth one, right? To me, with the same ease that we did the first one. Should be no questions about that. All right, because we're gonna make it that way. I can feel it right here, everything pulling, and that's the way it should be. And the reason why it feels different because you're using a barbell. We're not using a dumbbell because the dumbbell is this way. Kind of easy. You're using a dumbbell and you're creating friction. You got to keep it away from your body. I don't like it pulling my shirt or anything like that. Okay. Again, I always like things to be harder. They can't be easier, right? Nothing in life is ever gained if it's easy. Here we go. If mommy and daddy are giving you everything in life, then you're not gonna appreciate it when you're on your own, bro. You're gonna be going to mommy and daddy every single time hardship comes. Right? There's no mommy and daddy here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, baby, even took my time putting it back. All right, we don't have much time. All right, we're gonna have one set to do. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up, 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 put it on there, and we're gonna do one set with the 45s. And that's gonna be for now. Might come back later. Oof. Make this a dual day. One, we put it back. Now we're gonna rest for a second. We're gonna do 6. Might be 5. We may have enough time to get a 5-3-1 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Get the 5, get the 3, get the 1. And just do it with the same weight. I don't have time to be taking the weight off and stuff like that. But you guys see, that's pretty easy. And it's because it's repetition. You do this every week, it's gonna be easier and easier and easier. Let it come to you guys. It's a lot of people that want to go ahead and rush it. You shouldn't rush it. You had all winter. If now you're rushing it to get where you think you need to be, then you missed the mark. I'm just gonna be honest with you, right? Now you rushing? Nah, man. That means you need to rethink the things that you're doing. It's not that hard, right? It's just dedication. And you just gotta put your grind first. You know? What was you doing instead of being in the gym and grinding? What was you doing instead of eating correctly? Or whatever it is you're wanting to do, whether it's just lose some weight, gain the weight you have. It's not everybody wants to be fit. There's some people out here that are certain size and they're 220 and they look good like that. And they want to be like that. That is fine. If that's your mark, you made it there. Hooray. You got it. But if that's not what you want to look like in that way and in that, whatever, it's on you. It's nobody else's fault. You. Okay. But this is why you have years. If you're, let's say 25, yo, how many more years do you have to get this correct? But if you go year by year by year and you're doing the same mistake, well, then you're never going to learn, man. Okay. It's a cop out. You can only fool yourself, man. But you're not fooling the people around you. Here we go. Five, then 3, then 1. And we're out of here. We just did a little bit of legs. Ooh, we can do some more stuff later. Just come in and honestly, even if I just hit the machine when it comes to legs, don't matter. Oof. Honestly, that felt kind of easy because I usually start with the 25s, what I did earlier, but I usually do them one after another. You know what I'm saying? Here we took our time, right? And still, the shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs does a number on you. And I mean, it still seems easy. So there you go. That's letting us know we're hitting that OP already, right? Establishing dominance over the weights. Let's do a little shoulder action right here. the shoulder looks like. Damn, beast mode. Oof. See that right there? Oof, oof. Let's stop. All right, here we go. All right, let's do another three. Ah, ah, ah. Ah. You guys can see that 5-3-1 works. That 5-3-1 workout works. That was too easy. That three was flawless. Yeah, we had a little, that doesn't matter. Went up, right? Ah. But once we get used to doing the workout more and more and more and more, forget about it. Probably could have done a good 4 times 6, but we don't, there's no take backs here. What we do is we do, and anything you do is improvement. As long as you're coming in and you're doing what you're supposed to do, that's all that matters. Oh, oh boy. And now all we have to do is do one more. And the reason why I love this 5-3-1 workout is because this tests your will, right? Can you stick to the script? Obviously, you can see that I can do way more, right? But this is where discipline comes. Can I just come over here and do one more? Okay, this is how you need to train yourself. Discipline, right? Discipline. We're gonna do one more and that's it, and we're done, right? You need discipline. Who are you without discipline? Okay? A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people want to say, oh, I'm gonna do 6 more. No, it's a workout. It's a process that I made and I want to go by. And I'm not gonna let that change for nothing. And this is also where pre-workout comes in. Because your pre-workout could fool you and you'll do all kinds of stupid shit in the gym and you will not have discipline. And then when you get hurt, you have to look in the mirror, but you're never going to say it was my pre-workout. I'm going to tell you right now, it's your pre-workout because you don't have to control. Your pre-workout's going to be making your mind spin. That's why I don't use a certain pre-workout. Now I'm with a company that I know is proven that I've used before. And now I'm using their pre-workout, man, and it's amazing. It is amazing. And I'm not going to make a switch again. This is it. Here we go. We got to do is one. Ah, done. Even took our time coming down. I just love it, man, when I come up with a system, with a process, and I get to do it and it's working, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta love that feeling, bro. Okay? There's not a better feeling than you winning, right? Because like T-Pain, all we do is win. Woo. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a quick exit because I don't have much time. But guys, love you guys. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Picklefoot, thank you for representing. Uh, you know, you've been here from thick and thin. Sorry, I got somebody's hair in my hand. Uh, you've been here since thick and thin, and can always count on you guys, man, from the morning to come in, man, say hello and stuff like that, and set the tone. All right, guys. But it's time for me to go. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is the 101 for GymChurch. Please trust the process. See you on the next one. Bye.